Hello Year 9, this is Mrs Atkinson here, the Deputy Head at Caldew School, and I want to take you through the options process for 2021. Your future is definitely in your hands. Your life is what you choose to make it. So it's up to you to create your future. And here and now, in 2020, you are going to be making some important decisions about your education. What courses will you be studying over the next 2 years? What are your hopes and dreams for your future? You may be asking, what are options? Well, the options are the choices that you make about the subjects and courses you will study in Year 10 and Year 11. And these are important decisions. There is a difference between what you've been studying now in Year 7, 8 and 9 and in 10 and 11. It is the start of your adult journey. You'll be studying qualifications that will affect your future, and it's the start of who you are and where you are going, so it is quite exciting. So, what do you think you might need in order to make good decisions and good choices about your options? You definitely need good decision-making skills, trying to decide what is the best route for you. You need information about what is available to you, and you'll be getting this over the next couple of weeks. You also need to take some advice from people who know you and who know what your hopes and dreams are for the future. And you need to know a little bit about yourself, and again, what you want to do. So where can you go for help? Well, you may want to go to your tutor and ask advice from them. You may want to talk to your subject teachers and decide whether the courses are for you. You may want to talk to your parents or carers. And you will definitely need to look at your Key Stage 4 courses booklet. Now, this is available to you on Firefly from today. So if you go to the task section on Firefly, you will see that the school has sent you your Key Stage 4 courses booklet. This booklet is filled with lots of different information about your subjects, all about how they are assessed, what you will do in that subject, so they are vital for you to have a little look and a little read. In terms of courses, there are some courses that you must take. All students will study a core curriculum, and this consists of 2 GCSEs, one in English language and one in English literature. Your Maths GCSE, either 2 or 3 of the Science GCSEs, Spiritual, Moral, Social and Cultural Education. We know this as RPE, or Religion, Philosophy and Ethics in our school, and Citizenship. Those are both non-examined. And we also take Core PE. So these are the subjects that you must study. But what types of courses are there? Well, we offer GCSEs. Now, GCSEs have new specifications. They are greater in depth and content. There are more exams and less controlled assessments. The controlled assessments have been removed completely in some areas, and there is a greater emphasis on extended writing in exams. We also offer vocational qualifications. We offer the BTECs and the Cambridge Nationals. In terms of levels, we offer Level 1, GCSE Grade 3, and Level 2, GCSE Grade 4+. So there are the types of courses that we offer. How are the courses graded? Well, the GCSEs are now graded using a 1 to 9 system. 1 is the lowest and 9 is the highest. The vocational courses are graded using the distinction, merit or pass system. In terms of classes that you might be in, core subjects are taught in half-year groups. Option subjects will be taken from the blocks, so whoever takes those subjects will be in those classes. All choices made are dependent upon the pathway that the student is placed on. And there are 3 different pathways, and each student has been placed on one depending on their targets and their ability that they have shown us over the last 3 years. So we have thought about this really carefully, we've spoken to teachers, and we've looked at your progress over the last 3 years and decided on the pathway that we think would suit you best. So, what are your options? Well, like I've said, they depend on the pathway you're placed on. Now, you may be on the English Baccalaureate pathway with separate sciences. So you'll be studying the EBAC and you would be placed on the 3 sciences. That means you will study your GCSE in biology, chemistry and physics. You may be placed on to the English Baccalaureate with the combined sciences. That means you'll be studying the EBAC with 2 science GCSEs, and within those 2 science GCSEs you will still study the biology, the chemistry and the physics. And you may be placed onto the general pathway, and we'll see what that is like in a little while. If you were placed on the English Baccalaureate separate sciences, then these couple of slides are for you. If you are on this pathway, you must take 1 humanities subject, and that would be history or geography, 1 language, which is French, 1 other subject. It is mostly GCSEs, and obviously you've got the SMSC and the citizenship. Your option form will look like this, and you will have to choose to study a language and the humanities. So let's have a little look at what this student has picked. We've gone for French, we've gone for history, and we've gone for art and design. Now, that does work really well because the student has picked a language, they have picked a humanities, and their option subject is art and design. You'll notice point 4 there, you cannot choose to study art, design and photography. Those courses are too similar, and unfortunately that's not allowed, so you would need to make a decision between those. So that would be what your option would look like. If you are on the English Baccalaureate Combined Science, you must take 1 humanities, history or geography, 1 language, which is French, and 2 other subjects. And again, it's mostly GCSEs. So your option form would look as follows. Now again, if you look at number 4, you will see that there are a lot of subjects that you cannot take together because their course contents are too similar. So make sure you read those. It is child development and health and social care, computer science and IT creative media, photography and art and design, photography and IT and creative media, PE and sports science. They can't be taken together. So let's have a little look at what this student has taken. We've got, well, let's see if we've got our language. We have in column B, there's the French. The humanities is in column C, which is the geography. And then the 2 subject choices are music and child development. So again, that form's been filled in correctly, and there are no clashes there with similar courses. If you are on the general pathway, then students must take 1 humanities or language. So you have to take history, geography or French. You then make the choice of taking 3 other subjects, and we do offer more vocational courses on this pathway. So this would be your options return form. And again, I just want to draw your attention to point number 3 about the courses that you cannot take together. So the students on the general pathway, let's have a little look at what they have taken. Remember, we must have on this pathway either French, geography or history. You can see in column D that the student has taken history, and their other choices are RPE, photography and physical education. So there are no clashes with subjects, and we've actually taken what we were supposed to have taken in terms of French, geography or history. So, what happens if you can't get all of your choices? Well, there are limited places on some courses, and if a course is oversubscribed, then it will be worked out on a first come, first served basis, depending on when you get your form back through Firefly. Some courses will not run if there are too few students opting for it. Make sure you have reserved choices in mind for if you don't get your first choice. So in that column, make sure you have a backup of what you'll be willing to study should you not get your first choice. A letter will be sent home confirming the choices once these have been allocated. And again, if you don't get your first choice, then you'll be asked to make a second choice, and we will contact home to speak to parents and carers. Now, there is an important date. Now, that important date is next Thursday, the 25th of February, and that will be Year 9 Parents' Evening. Please can you book your appointments online now by clicking on the link on the website. You can see all of your teachers that you study under at the moment, and you may wish to speak to some other teachers about their subject if you haven't studied them before. So making sure that you've got all of the information that you need to make your option choices. So that event is really important, so get that date put in your diary. On that note, you will find numerous videos on the website along with mine where teachers have talked about some of the subjects that we offer in Year 10. Please watch these, please try to find out about the subjects, and hopefully these videos will answer all of the questions that you might have about a particular subject. If not, then please feel free to email teachers or to make an appointment to talk about the different subjects. Another important date is Thursday the 4th of March. This will be the deadline for handing in option forms via Firefly. You can hand your forms in from the 1st of March. However, do not send them back before that date. Only forms sent in from Monday the 1st of March, please. So what actions then, just to sum this up, what actions do you have to do Year 9 to follow the process? You need to have a look at the options booklet on Firefly. You need to watch the videos about the subjects that we offer on the website. You need to make your appointments for Parents' Evening using the link on the website, making sure that you've booked these before 12 p.m. on Thursday the 25th so that we can schedule your appointments for you. Attend the Year 9 Parents' Evening on the 25th and then complete the option choices form and send it back via Firefly. So you might want to make a note of these and make sure that you follow that process. In terms of help and advice, we are always here to give you any help or advice that you may need. If you have queries about subjects, then please contact the head of department. If you've got any queries about careers guidance and about your future and what you want to do, then please contact Mrs. Eastburn. And if you've got any queries about the option process in general, then please contact Miss Atkinson in the first instance, the head of year, and myself if Miss Atkinson's not available. All emails are on the school website. Thank you very much for listening to this presentation. I do wish you well in choosing your options Year 9, and I hope to see you very soon.